Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today, gonna be a Patreon cast for MackWinston. You may know him. He's a longtime patron of mine at the $10 a month level, which gives him the right to send me any replay once a month, and I will cast it and put it on the main channel. So here we are. Top right, it's gonna be MackWinston, the red Protoss. And on the bottom left, it is the enemy. It is a blue Zerg. It is Samura from Weug, I guess. We got an Alarak spinning portrait around a hatchery, which is kind of interesting. I guess he likes Alarak, but he plays Zerg, so A-okay. So are we gonna block the hatch here? Yes, indeed we are. MackWinston knows. Oof. Ha 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 ha. Blocking the hatch. Samura's like, fine. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna block this hatch as well? Juke! Go back! Go back! Go back! Go back! Go back! Go back! Why are you here? Just go back! Alright. Oh, he did. He sent out another drone to take the natural. Okay. Alrighty then. Alright, good job, Samura. Oh, why are there two... Oh. Are we cannon rushing? We got a forge on the way. Okay, Mac. A forge and a gateway. Oh my gosh. Pylon going down inside the natural base of Samura. Can he see that? No! He can't. He has an overlord perched over his natural base, lending its vision. Oh, Samura, you are so smart. So smart. Are we going to cancel it? Are we? Pull some drones. There we go. Pulling 6 drones. Well, 7 drones if you count this one. But there's a little bit of an overreaction. No, it's okay. It's okay. Well, I guess we're going to wait till the natural base here finishes. Spawning pool finished. Gas at 84. All right. Everything, I guess, is okay here for Samura. Bonk. And 8-lings on the way. Speed starting. And an expansion coming up from MackWinston. All right. So, after that start... Is this a wall? I don't feel like it is. Nom 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 nom. All right. Well, what's the play here gonna be? This probe getting chased. Ooh, doesn't run and actually dies. Maybe could have made it home. I don't know. Entirely possible. So if you're not gonna go for some kind of ling attack here, a third base is probably necessary here for you, Samura. Unless you think your opponent is like 4-gating you, which you don't know, because you have no intel at all at the moment of what's going on. You did get an overlord over here, apparently. But you don't know if there's an expansion here or not. But, I don't know, the cyber core timing maybe indicates that is what's going on. Lings pop up, see a cannon, see a zealot, say nah. But seriously, Samura needs a third base real bad. Unless you're going for some kind of a 2-base Roach Ravager all-in, which I could actually support in this situation, I think that'd be pretty good. Depending on how well MackWinston's able to see what's going on here. See, that's why you go Stargate. Because it's Phoenixes if your opponent's going Mutas, and it's Void Rays if it's some kind of a Roach attack, right? Void Rays are also really good at taking down Overlords. Phoenix are as well. And then Oracles for general harassment if you don't think your opponent's going to kill you at all. Like, no Mutas coming your way, no Roaches coming your way. Sure, Oracle swings out, kills a bunch of drones, has a nice day, right? I'm going to say right again. Right. That's right. Yeah, at this point, this has got to be 2-base or Samura's just going to die. I don't know what else to tell you. He's going Lair off of 2-base here. Maybe he's trying to go Swarm Host off of 2-base. I wouldn't say no to that. Swarm Host pretty good at this level especially. We do have a Zealot moving out. And it's an Oracle coming in from Mac. They're canceled because he sees the number of Speedlings that exist and says, oh, I can't defend that. Yeah, why are you running from one Zealot? There you go. He gets a Ling kill. I love how the little mechanical Lings in this skin, like, burn as they die. Like there's oil inside them that catches fire when they die and just kind of burns a little bit. The animations in this game, they're good. They're really good. I love how they gave everybody, you know, some of the units different animations. A Dropper Lord. Did this Oracle see this? This Oracle from Mac is named Bloop. It's from Durkee Diggs, who submitted it about 11 days ago. So thanks, Durkee, for the Oracle name. Is there a spore? There's not a spore. Is there a queen? There's kind of a queen. Oh, man. Oh, the Ling's going home? Guys, you can't... Guys? Guys? Okay, well, I guess this... Yeah, get these Lings in there. Go, 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 go. Oh, he's so worried about the Oracle, and you should be, because the Oracle's getting some of them kills. 3, 4. 4 kills, pretty good for an Oracle. Oh my gosh, it's a Queen Nidus play. Oh, Nidus. Plus, we're unloading Lings here. This is so good, but the Oracle. 7 kills. Oh, this is so beautiful from Samura. You unload some Lings in here to keep this alive, and then you pop out some Queens to fight the Void Ray. Maybe another Queen, maybe a Transfuse would be good. Oh, he lost the Nidus. He lost the Nidus. I thought he had more Queens. He did have more Queens than that, but they didn't unload. Another Nidus coming up here. Oracle can't do much about that. He could have transfused. He had enough energy for like 2 transfuses too. Come on, Samura. Main base of Mac is going to die. The good news for Mac is that he's got a 3rd base. So he's still 2 basing it. I'm getting like a Hide the Pain Herald face right now. Smiling. Doesn't feel good to lose your main, but I mean, I don't know. The Cyber Core is down here. Warp Gates are down here. Forge is down here. Now it comes the tricky part. Going down a ramp to kill your opponent. It's weird. Usually, you're going up a ramp to kill your opponent. I think I watched a Hearthstone cast with Raynor coaching him a couple of weeks ago where this was the exact situation. Except it was Roaches and Ravagers, I think, that were here. Some Queens, obviously, though. And it was like, okay, so Hearthstone's playing Zerg, right? It's like, okay, you got to come down this ramp, do not lose this Void Ray. Got to come down this ramp. It's tricky, though, because there were Void Rays, there were cannons, there were shield batteries. This is exactly what's going on. That Protoss doing that. This creep spread is fast because there's a bunch of it. Maybe don't use all of your energy on creep. Like maybe save some of it for transfuses. I feel like that'd be pretty good. Some more floating a bunch of cash, more Queens, more Lings. Go, 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 go. Have enough Lings that the shield batteries can't heal these cannons up. Oracles. Revelation gets tossed down. Kind of sees what we're dealing with here. Yeah, creep really quickly. Well, there are so many creep tumors. Man, that creep goes fast. 1 creep tumor, kind of slow creep spread. 2 creep tumors faster. 8 creep tumors. Bam, down this ramp immediately. Ooh, throwing some spores up on the high ground and spines up on the high ground. I love it. Mac's getting now a 4th base, I guess. We'll call it a 3rd base for him. This is intense. Yeah, look at these Queens go. No, no, no. Just stick a Queen up here. Attack these probes. Revelation and a Prismatic Alignment. Kill the Void Rays. Don't let the Spore die. Good grief, Queens. So slow on the reaction time here. Oh, gosh. Okay, that Void Ray down at 25 HP. That's not good. More Revelations getting tossed down. Another Nidus erupts somewhere. Where did he Nidus? Out here. He wanted to see if there was a base there. This base is pretty vulnerable to a bunch of speedlings. You know, if you wanted to send some Lings across the map and find bases to kill, that'd be great. Charge getting researched from Mac. Trying to go charge lots here against a Ling Queen spine scenario. I don't know about that. I don't know if Zealots are what you want here. Hydra's being added into the mix. This is intense. This is a pretty nutso game. Anytime you're defending your low ground against a high grounding Zerg, you know something has gone very wrong and is very weird. So we're loading up the Nidus, unloading them down here. There is so much stuff in this Nidus. So he pokes over here and sees cannon, well defended, but dude, if these Hydras walked over here and sniped that cannon, oh, this is really... It's 88 to 26 army supply? Dude, is Mac just dead here? Mac just might be dead here. Just throwing that out. Do these Hydras have any... No range, no upgrades. at all. Dude, kill the cannon. Kill the cannon! Samura! Alright, well, I guess now you gotta kill the things that are trying to kill you instead of the cannon. Samura, you're making me really upset here, guy. I think you got this game, but you didn't give your Hydras any upgrades. You're floating 1,000 minerals and 400 gas. You forgot upgrades exist. You're not getting centrifugal hooks for these banelings. You're not getting attack or armor upgrades, nothing. Meanwhile, a Dark Shrine's on the way for Mac. He's working on +2 attack. He's getting upgrades. He has not forgotten. Man. Some lurkers would be pretty nuts, honestly. Spread the creep. Spread the creep. Spread the creep. Spread the creep. Banelings on Zealots. Banelings on warping in Zealots. Also good. DT's warping in. Oh, Banelings on warping in DT's also pretty good. Pull back. Where's your detection? He's making Unoverseer. Queen off creep. Dying. Hydras. Fight. Ooh, they take down. Oh my gosh, that Void Ray is not dead. Are you kidding me? There's 3 HP on that Void Ray. Snipe the Dark Shrine. Snipe the Dark Shrine. Okay, so Dark Shrine goes down. There's 1 DT left on the map. It's 52 to 15 army supply right now. It's 5 DTs and a Void Ray in defense for Mac. He does, however, have cannons, which count as units, I would argue, at this stage of the game. Seriously, though. He's got the range upgrade for the Hydras. Okay, I support that, obviously. This Forge is going to die before... Okay, I like killing the shield battery and everything, but maybe... Transfuses. Transfuses. I don't know about getting Archons in this situation. And that is a denied upgrade. That +2 attack upgrade denied. This natural base in a tough spot. But look at Mac. He's got this base, and he's got this base, and he's warping in another base. Is he just giving up? He's just giving up on his net. This game is crazy. Shield battery on a cannon. Really good, dude. Transfuse is off creep, I guess. Right? You can't transfuse off creep. But these queens have full energy. I'd love when this gives them some creep. I'd like to see them transfuse each other out of solidarity and stuff. That'd be real cool. I like that Mac is just... It's fine. He says, we can just make another base. That's what StarCraft's all about, right? Making another base. Dude, transfuse something. You have to transfuse something. These queens all have full energy. Well, most of them have full energy, dude. Okay, no. No. Immortals and Archons, I think, are the really wrong choice here against a Hydra Queen style army with Ling support. Storm, much better. I will say hi to Storm. I'll say hi to Charge Lots too, but dude, Samura finally takes a 3rd base. 65 to 43 army supply. There was a massive army advantage for Samura at some point, and it's just gone now. Just gone now. Are we base racing? Max says, screw it. I'm not dealing with that Hydra army. Let's go base race. That's what this army comp is for. It's for killing buildings. It's not for killing the army. All right, base race at 13 minutes. Let's rock. This base dying, but the natural base of this player is gone. Hydra Den dying is a big freaking deal. Samura is floating 2,000 minerals and 300 gas right now. He could have expanded like 7 times. So he Niduses back home to defend. Not maybe realizing that he's down 39 to 16 workers and that Mac doesn't have to come up this ramp. Alright, back into the Nidus, I guess? If you had Hydra speed, maybe you could chase this, but you didn't get Hydra speed. Although this Immortal stopping is pretty bad. My gosh. Immortals dying all over the place here. No, just fight. This is intense. This is an intense scenario. This creep spread is actually not terrible from Samura. I'll give him some credit for that. Dude, he has to realize these Hydras are slow, right? Is he off-racing? Does he not understand that Hydras have another upgrade? Oh my gosh, he's pulling back home. He is not droning. He is kind of droning. He's droning. He's not expanding. He's sitting on these 2,000 minerals and being like, well, what do you want from me? right, Mac. Clearing out some of this creep that's all over his natural and his main. Really annoying stuff. Retaking this third base. Just enjoying a nice 38-20 worker advantage at this point. Hey, we're working on centrifugal hooks from Samura. That's good. I'll never say no to that. APM on average is 135 for him. Spiking up to over 300 for a second there. I think as he just made a bunch of 8 banelings there. Just kind of held down the baneling key. Robotics Bay. A couple Colossus here would be super good. Well, I think this is a game where Samura just kind of thrown away any advantage that he had. Yeah, I mean, this is it. I like that Samura is expanding a couple times, retaking his natural base. He just needs to make like 100 drones right now, which he can't do because he only has 2 hatches, and the injects aren't great in the main base. This queen had... Oh, I walk over. The queen who hasn't injected in like 10 minutes decides to toss down 1 million queued up injects on the main lair here. We're building the Hydra Den, so maybe now he'll recognize that muscular augments are available for the Hydras. It's nice. It's real nice for, you know, micro purposes. Zealot versus Queen. Yeah, get him. All right. 89 to 55 army supply. Mac just went Charge Lot, High Templar, Archon, Void Ray. He just went from being down massively in army supply to way ahead in army supply. Samura's trying to get a Lurker Den out, but I know from experience that takes a minute. It feels like it's forever. It's not a good feeling how long it takes to get a Lurker Den out. Does not build quickly, is all I'm going to say about it. But Mac, he just has the ultimate answer here, right? He's got Colossus, he's got Archons, he's got Storm, he's got the splash damage, the Splash Bros. That's all you really need against Zerg, right? This comp is pretty good against really anything Zerg can throw at you. Especially Hydras, Lings, and Banes, which is what this army is. There are 8 Lurkers coming in. Lurkers, if there's no detection here, could be a problem, but if you just storm them, that's good too. There are 2 obs. They're with the army. Okay, so Lurker is not going to be super invisible. Oh, he's working on muscular augments, but that's not happening. Seal it. Good try, muscular augments. Third base dies immediately. The Lurker Den gets wiped out too. And here we go. Trying to burrow. Immediately getting stormed. Ah, storm. Baneling's not really connecting here. Lurkers doing all right. This Lurker's alive somehow. And by golly, is this Colossus gonna die? Wow, what a crazy battle that was. Oh, that... Okay, that Lurker just killed a Colossus. That Archon does not make it home, and neither does that one. What a crazy battle that was. It almost came out, I mean, almost to a complete stalemate there, except these Lurkers all survived. I don't know if he intentionally sniped the obs or what happened to it, but those Lurkers were undetected for a good minute. That was nice. MackWinston's firing additional 3 Stargates. I don't know if he wants to go carrier here. Seems like that might be something he'd like to do. Ling's kind of covering potential expansion locations all down this right side, but not so much on the left side. Does he know about this? I'd say he knows about this. He knows there were some robos being built here at one point. You don't build robos out there at this stage of the game unless there's a base nearby, right? Firing up 3 obs because he lost his... I might have lost his obs at these spores before they went down. That's not good. How many obs have died today? 2 observers have died today. Fleet, there it is. Fleet Bacon on the way from Mackers. Macaroonies. Infestation Pit getting fired up. Samura taking a gold. Come on, Samura. He managed to spend all his cash after, you know, losing his entire army. That's good. 16,000 to 17,000 resources lost. Mac has actually lost more on the resources lost count, which is interesting. Mac maybe a little bit afraid. Maybe he's a little bit worried about moving out here. I love that Samura is going back into lurkers. Said, the only reason I won that last battle at all is because lurkers existed. And Mac says, I hate lurkers. You know what's really good against lurkers? The carrier. The carrier is insanely good against lurkers. Man, if you came into this game at this point and were like, how did the first 20 minutes of this game go? Take a guess. You'd be like, well, Mac lost his main base. And he lost his natural base. The Zerg player's on a million bases, but doesn't have any money to speak of. He's only got 36 drones. He's lost 26 drones, but 31 probes have died. Mac's done a much better job replacing the probes as the game has gone along here. So Mac was not quite on the ultimate composition yet. You got to add some carriers into it in order for it to really work. 115 to 63 army supply. Hive finally getting started at 21 minutes here for Samura. Finally got an obs, and finally every tumor inside the main base of Mac is gone. He's like, that filthy creep. Get it out of here. And it is. All right, Mac's effectively maxed out. 181 supply, million Colossus, plus 2 attack on those guys. Some Void Rays in case Corruptors arrive. Take that, random bit of debris. Some more says, well, I know where the army is. That Ling gave his life to give me that intel. And he's like, well, I've got a Ling Bane Hydra Lurker army. That's not going to be enough. I love that 2 Lings show up at this base and it's a full evac. But, yeah, this gold base. All right, Lurker's going to burrow here, immediately eating some storms. Oh, did he not burrow all? Why did they not burrow? He only burrowed one of them? Okay, there we go. So Zealots are all gone, but the big ticket items are here. Colossus, Carrier, Void Ray, High Templar, but they don't like what they see. They are too afraid of these Lurkers and the Hydras that are supporting them. I mean, it's a good number of Hydras in all fairness. Zealots clean up the Ling attack here on the, I don't know what base this is for MackWinston, gonna be honest with you. Another base has been taken by Mac. Again, great job by him expanding a whole bunch. He's got 5 bases here. Zerg player also at, well, 4 bases. He was at 5 bases for a second. Now he's down a base. That's not good. That is not good long term. So Mac, impressive, honestly, impressive comeback. There was a moment there he was very dead. But Samura, through lack of upgrades, through lack of pushing when he needed to, through kind of lack of understanding of how to win the game from the position he was in. These interceptors are still here. The carriers recalled out. Dude, free High Templar are free, though. That's a huge deal. Oh, I guess it was this carrier's interceptors that all got killed, and then the carrier got murdered. Fair enough, I guess. These charge lots are going to run smack dab into the entire Zerg army. Get no kills and die, but hey, that's fine. It's 89 to 73 army supply, 65 to 36. Both of these numbers in favor of Mac at the moment. Yeah, upgrades are not happening here. I don't know that Samura understands what upgrades are. He doesn't have attack or armor upgrades for anything. Not missile attack, not ground carapace, not melee attack, not flyer attack or carapace, nothing at all. He's 0-0 at 24 minutes. And like, this wasn't gonna work anyway for him. GG, but I mean, at least die with upgrades, I guess. That's how I'm trying. Wow. Good. Again, great comeback by Mac. I do think Samura kind of was the agent of his own destruction here a little bit. I just can't. When's the last time we saw a player with 151 APM average who did not understand upgrades? I don't think he made an evolution chamber today. He did not build a single Evo chamber, never got an upgrade, never started an upgrade. Again, I want to point out that Hydra Lurker was not going to defeat Carrier Colossus with Void Ray support. No, it was not going to happen. Look at these guys burning down here. Whoosh, this might be my thumbnail. Fawoosh. That's right. How dare you try to stand against the might of the Protoss? You will burn to death for your insolence. These lurkers are like being lifted out of the ground on fire. Bad times. Bad times to be a lurker, man. All right. Well, again, hats off. Hats off to our dude, MackWinston. Tough position. I think a lot of Protoss players would have just kind of given up in the position that he was in here earlier, but he kept fighting, kept expanding, kept hoping his expansions wouldn't be found. That's kind of key in this situation. And Samura really messed up his macro, really messed up his keeping track of where the bases were, and that's it. It's just kind of that was the 1-2 punch, and the third punch was upgrades. So fun, definitely a fun game though. Hugely fun game. All right, well, that right there is gonna be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a Patreon cast for our guy Mac. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.